Oh, we're gonna see the West Hazleton police conducting a traffic stop here on Borough Street, West Hazleton, Pennsylvania.
Hey John, so this one here is not more than 1 year. You have one that's about today's 420. You have anything that's as well?
Okay, 6:30.
Put a picture of the So any other way you can verify your bad insurance. If you call somebody to send you a copy of it, that's fine. If you can't show proof of it, it's always time to go that route. But if I can't verify it, back to the West End. So just try. The one you gave me, it's old. This one. Yeah, it's old. So try to call somebody as soon as you get out, picture of it, just so I can verify it. Instead of I can verify it, the person gets old. Alright, so do the best you can to try to get it. Then I'll come back to you a little bit. If you open the window up again, it's not like that. Yeah, alright.
The police instructing the drivers to roll up their windows. That way I don't record them. This is West Hazleton police instructing drivers to roll up their windows. That way they don't talk to me. That way, I don't engage with them. I have to mention that this police officer on a Sunday, there was a Sunday when this police officer was conducting a traffic stop right there, right where that convenience store is, right in the corner of Broad Street, and I think that's First Street. And I was all the way in the other side of the roadway, and that side of the road, and he was right by the convenience store. And after he was done with the traffic stop, he made a U-turn and went to my vehicle, and he gave me a ticket for parking meter violation. It was a Sunday. There was no one being ticketed that day. And he simply retaliated by giving me a ticket on a Sunday. So of course on Monday, I went to the police building, and I talked to the city manager, and he did he went in and tried to dismiss the ticket, or they dismissed the ticket because it was a Sunday and he didn't have a reason to give me a ticket on the Sundays. He was just simply retaliating on ticketing me for recording him. Now, this officer, one time, at one point in time, he was, he used to talk to me. He used to be nice to me. Or at least friendly. I'm not saying nice because police officers are not nice. But he was friendly. And ever since that day, and I don't know what triggered him to retaliate and give me a ticket for recording him. Even I used to help him on translating for him when he pulled over a Spanish-speaking person who, for some reason, didn't understand the language or it was a language barrier. And I used to be around, and I used to help this officer to translate, to make the Spanish person to understand what he was saying. And like I say, he used to be friendly, and we used to help each other. But all of a sudden, his demeanor changes. I don't know what got into him that he started to retaliate. But I mean, it's not nice, guys, when you recording the cops and all of a sudden you get a ticket on a Sunday for parking meter violation when he knows that there is no parking meter enforcement on Sundays. Even a 5-year-old will tell you that there is no parking meter enforcement on Sunday. And the city manager told me that there was about 20 or 30 tickets that he gave on that Sunday because he didn't know. He didn't know that there were no enforcement for parking on Sunday. So you guys tell me, what kind of police officer is that one that ignore a simple parking meter enforcement on Sunday? Shouldn't you know that by living in the United States, by being born in the United States, by living in the city where this guy has been around, that he doesn't know that there is no parking meter enforcement on Sunday? I want you guys to let me know in the comment section if it was ignorance or it was retaliation, because I find it hard to believe. Honestly, I find it hard to believe that this officer didn't know that there were no parking meter enforcement on a Sunday. I mean, you are a police officer. You went to the academy. You wear a uniform. You wear a badge, a gun, and all kinds of weapons. You have a city vehicle that was given to you to perform a duty. But yeah, you ignore that you're not supposed to give tickets on Sundays. I find it very, very, very hard to believe. And if it's like that, let me know. This guy in a good position to be a cop, or these guys should be reprimanded, or maybe send it back to school. Not the academy, back to school from first grade. Because an officer that ignored that there is no parking meter enforcement on Sundays, to me, is a very ignorant person. I asked that Sunday, I went around all these blocks and in the other side, and looking at every parking meter and asking all the business owners if they ever got a ticket on a Sunday, and they told me, are you kidding me? There is no parking meter enforcement on Sunday. And like before, I said even a 5-year-old no, because there was a 5-year-old who came outside his house, and he was kind of like amused by me recording. And I asked him, do you know if it's a parking meter violation or parking meter enforcement on Sunday? And he told me no, there is no ticket on Sunday for parking. So that was a 5-year-old who knew that there was no parking meter enforcement on Sunday. And this guy, this grown-up police officer, they know that. And I don't know if the city manager lied about it, or the ticket person at the counter. I don't know if he lied about it, about the ticket, the amount of ticket that this guy gave on that Sunday. But I think it was just me. I think he was just, let me see some. I see these pictures kind of blurry. I don't know if you guys see the same thing that I'm seeing, but I see it's kind of blurry. Yeah, something's wrong with my phone, I think. Something's wrong with the phone, I think, because I see the pictures is kind of blurry. So I might have to check that. Now I know this police car has some type of I don't know if it's a device that they building that. I see it better now. So some might be wrong with this phone. I might have to change it pretty soon.
I can do it though.
This guy probably end up being towed, because this guy towed 97% of the cars that he pulled over. So I'm pretty sure this guy is gonna be walking home. Guys, if you like this or any other of my videos, hit the like button. Also comment on my videos. It's very important for people to comment. That will keep us, engaging into conversations. Like and share this video. If you go to my YouTube channel, Not the End of Freedom, you will find a lot of videos from this department. From Hazleton Police Department, from the Pennsylvania State Police, Freeland Police, Butler Township, Wilkes-Barre, Philadelphia. So it's good that you guys visit my YouTube channel, Not the End of Freedom, and engage with me. Send me any videos that you have to my email. Send me a comment. Request in my email if you have any videos that you'd like me to post on my channel. I'm also on TikTok as Hazleton News Now. If you look me up on TikTok as Hazleton News Now, I'm also on Facebook as Hazleton News Now.
Okay, just step off a little bit. I'll put my company out of here. Let's.
It's funny how people get so friendly with the police after they've been harassed and extorted. Look at these guys engaging into friendly conversation, laughing, and having a good time after the police got out of his savings a couple of $100s. I'm pretty sure this guy got a couple of $100s out of this guy in a matter of maybe 15-20 minutes, maybe not even less than that. And this guy is all smiley and having a good time with the police officer, you know. But that's the society that we live in today. And it's funny because this guy followed exactly the police officer's orders to roll up his window, not to engage with me. But yeah, he was so happy with the officer after he's collecting a couple of tickets. I mean, he have a handful of tickets, and he was so happy engaging into a conversation with the police. And now I'm pretty sure this guy probably waiting for the tow truck. I'm not sure if that's the case or if that's gonna be the story, but I know that this guy got a couple of tickets for God only knows what. And now he's waiting, I guess, for a phone call or for a picture of his insurance car or whatever that might be. And see, now he's waiting. So I don't know if this guy already called a tow truck for him, but the traffic stop should have been over. And if anything other than a tow, this guy should have been on his way. So now I'm gonna pause the video here, that way I can save a little bit of data, and I'm gonna wait a little bit to see what develops. See, I told you guys, I told you I was gonna pause my video in case something develops. And yep, there is the tow truck here waiting. Oh, arriving, I'm sorry. There's a tow truck arriving for this guy. So, like I say, 97 or more, probably more than that. Probably more than that of traffic stops that this guy conduct results in towing. So now this guy is gonna be walking. This guy is gonna be walking home or wherever he was going. But yeah, he was all smiley, smiley, and happy, happy with the officer. But now he's gonna be walking home. This is what I say.
You got it. Now who you are? Yeah, you got it.
So see, guys, if you ever get pulled over by a cop and he instruct you to not to talk to the auditor, to the person recording, and he's try to be friendly, they're not your friends. You know, you can be all smiley and happy or show maybe a little bit of happiness in your face, but remember, you're being extorted by these guys, and it's about to be an accident over there. People turning from the straight lane. Now there is a bus. Winters Avenue.
What's the address again? South Wyoming? You got any questions for me? We'll do a fist bump, okay?
Fist fight. Look, he was gonna shake his hands. You taking my car? You giving me a bunch of ticket, and I'm gonna shake your hand? How ironic. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Look, the guy is running. The guy is on foot, and he was offering to shake this guy's hand, and he goes, "I know, whatever they call it, fist shake or whatever, fist bump, fist bump or whatever it is." Not pretty. What's up, man?
I'll stick around, bro, until you guys load the car up, and then once you guys
Unreal. Now this guy became his best friend. Hey, I'm gonna take your car. I'm gonna take your money, and I'm gonna be your buddy from now on. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. How ignorant can you be? How freaking ignorant can you be to have a police officer fist bump after your money being taken away from you, your car being taken away from you? Now this guy is gonna have to pay towing from Saturday all the way to Monday, and if you're lucky, you're gonna get it on Monday, because if you don't get your papers straight, you're probably gonna end up paying $500-600 in a storage fee by his best friend, Mr. Toy Cop. Isn't this cop look like a toy? It kind of looked like a toy to me. Now, guys, I wanna tell you something. Now, look all these cars parked on this side of the road, and this side and the other side of the road. Now, I want to see if this guy go to my car, specifically to my car, and give me a ticket for parking meter. I didn't put any money in on the meter because I want to know if this guy is gonna give me a ticket for a parking meter violation. It's Saturday, and none of these cars have any money on the meter. They're all up and up to zero. Nobody have money on their meters here, and I want to know if this guy gonna go on the other side and give me a ticket for parking meter. See, none of these car has any money on it. You guys can see zero. So there's 0 minutes left on these guys, and I want to know if this guy gonna go to my car and give me a ticket for parking. And I'm gonna go on the other side and wait for him because I'm pretty sure that this guy is not gonna come and let me go for free. So maybe will not be the case, but just to let you know, none of these cars have any money. See, they're all blinking zero. So nobody have any money on the parking meter, and I want to know if this guy gonna go across the street and retaliate by giving me a ticket. So you go across the street to wait for him over there, because I'm almost positive that this guy is gonna come and make a U-turn and give me a ticket for a parking meter. Or even worse than that, maybe he can give me a ticket for jaywalk. You never know. See, I have no parking meter. I'm gonna wait for him here. So that's what the police do, guys. See, none of these cars have any money on their meters. West Hazelton, Pennsylvania. Oh, he didn't do it. He didn't retaliate this time. But maybe he know better now than retaliate against people recording. Guys, like I said before, if you like any of my videos and you want to hit the like button, if you want to share my content, you want to comment on my videos, you want to support this channel by subscribing, feel free to do so. I'll see you guys on my next one. 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, this guy got another customer. Unreal. He works so fast. I work so fast. Now this poor female is crying because she's probably gonna end up on foot. Look, this guy just went around, made a U-turn, went and staged himself, block away from here, and he catch another violator. Now, this guy have a system in his patrol car that detects everyone from suspended license, no insurance, expire paperwork or whatever. Everything will come in his car by him staging himself in a spot. So every car that drives by him will give a signal if anything is expired, if you have a problem with your license, and so forth. So people have to be careful when get in their vehicles. I know sometimes people just get their bills on the mail and they just store them in a place where maybe they forget or maybe they get lost. But it's a good idea every time you get a bill in the mail to pay it. That way you don't go through what this female is going right now. It happened to me. It happened to every one of us. Sometimes it's a best idea to sometimes it's the best idea to have your bills pay automatically. Like you can set up a system that will take your money out of your account, of your checking account or your savings account. That way you don't have to rely on the mail to come through to pay your bills. You can set up a date, the first of the month or whatever, or at the end of the month to pay your bill. That way you save. Because like I said, a lot of people forget to pay bills and they keep driving and one day pass and the next and the next, and you come through Hazelton or West Hazelton and Now you see, guys, this is what I'm saying. If the police, if we pay the police to keep us safe, to protect us, why should we have to cry when we come in contact with the police? It makes no sense to me. You know, that means that people already know. People know that we, as citizens, are being harassed and we're being retaliated and extorted by the police, murdered by the police. I mean, this female is clearly under stress for being pulled over by the cop. I mean, she know that he's not friendly. She know that upon being pulled over, money is gonna come out of her savings. Her car might be towed. She might be arrested, and she might be end up, you know, with a lot on her back. So people should be afraid of the police. People should be scared of the police, because the police, like I said in my and on this video, but on my other traffic stop, the police are not your friends. Police officers are your number one enemy. They are out to steal your money. They are out to steal your freedom. They are out to hurt you. Because if it's not that, I want you guys to let me know why this female was so afraid and she was crying when she got pulled over. Let me know what do you guys think on the comment section, guys, and engage. Like I say, so support this channel by subscribing, sharing, liking, and commenting on my videos. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Killing. This guy is killing it. In less than half hour, he had pulled over 3 people on the same. This is where I was just at. Now we have now they're gonna roll out the window. Now this guy is gonna get a ticket. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a ticket for tinted windows. I'm almost positive that this guy's gonna give a ticket for tinted windows. Now my battery is running out. It didn't even give me time to charge my phone. That's how fast this guy is pulling over people right here in Broad Street. There's another cop. Another was Hazelton. They are allowed to have tinted windows. You can't even see inside this car. But I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a tinted window violation on this black car. Here goes Mr. Bazala. Now this guy even have a tinted from windshield tint. And I know he's gonna get a ticket for that too, if he doesn't have a medical exemption, which medical exemption only covers clear tint, not dark tinted. Now you're gonna hear a weird sound, like a ghost sound on these videos, because, like I say, this car has a function there that makes a weird sound. It makes a ghost sound. So you're gonna be hearing that sound through these videos. Only in West Hazelton, only this car has that weird sound. You hear like it's zooming, but that's, I don't know if it's a feature that this guy have, but now this guy told the lady that, I guess she asked why I was there recording it, and he informed her that I was a First Amendment auditor. I'm just recording cops. I'm not a First Amendment auditor. I'm not cop watch. I'm just go about my day, and if I see a police officer pulling over somebody, I come and record. Cara. So if people call me First Amendment auditor, I'm not. Cop watch, I'm not. I'm just go about my day, and like I say, if I see a police pulling over somebody, I will stop and record. Now, since I happen to be in this block, and this guy is pulling over all kinds of people, so why not stop and record? You know, so far he haven't given me any problems. So far he has not engaged with me or demand for me to get my hands out of my pocket or to move away or not to engage. He just tells the drivers and the passengers to roll up their windows and not to engage with me, which I guess is his right to say. And the drivers and the passengers have their option to roll up their windows and not to talk to me if they don't want to. Like I say, I'm not here to record them. I'm here to record what the police do, what the police duties are. Every time I see a cop, I will record them. And why I do that? A lot of people might say, like, you have nothing better to do. Yes, I do have a lot of things better to do, but if you go to my YouTube channel, you will see how I started it, why I started this. And that's because I was arrested on my parking lot for recording after an interaction with the police and a female victim. They were trying to ID my daughter and asking her questions about if she was driving. We were well parked on my parking lot. And when the police started demanding ID from my daughter, I advised my daughter not to ID. That's when the police had a problem with me. So they were threatening me with arrest for disorderly conduct, for interference, and all that stuff. So I pull out my phone and start recording. Back then, that was about 5 years ago, or probably more than that. There was a police officer in Hazelton. His name is Patrolman Leonard. He's not longer with the Hazelton Police Department. But he told me to stop recording, to put my phone down. And if not, I was gonna be arrested for disorderly conduct. I didn't know much about what was disorderly conduct and interference and all of that, because I had not engage with police much, or I didn't know much about my rights. I didn't know anything about my rights, and so I asked the police officer what was disorderly conduct, and he said like, put your phone down. You're about to be taken downtown. And I asked why. He said like, because I told you to. Put your phone down. And now we need your ID. And I asked why I need my ID. And he said because every time you're being asked by a police officer to show your ID, you need to show your ID. And all of a sudden, Kishel from Hazleton Police Department, which is in my video, the video that I just posted today, Saturday, April 19th, I posted a video about Kishel telling me to demanding for me to move away from where I was standing when he allowed everybody else to stand in the same spot. But he only had a problem with me being there recording, not anybody else. Well, that officer ended up jumping up on me and arresting me. They put me in the back of the patrol car. They snatched my daughter's phone, my phone. They throw me on the ground and they put me in handcuff and put him in the back of the patrol car. And they were searching 7 of my vehicles, 4 cars and 3 tractor trailers that I have parked on my parking lot, and illegally searching my vehicles for no reason. They were looking for a reason to arrest me. They were looking for incriminating things on my vehicles. So that's when I decided to record everything I can see. I was instructed by a police officer. When I showed that video, he told that officer told me, no, you have the right to record. Every time you come in contact with the police, you have the right to record. And unfortunately, the statute of limitation already expired on that incident, so I wasn't able to pursue any legal action against the police officers. But fortunately, that gave me the impulse or the courage to record every time I see a police officer. And I've been arrested. I've been put in jail for doing this. If this guy wants to retaliate and demand and push me around, he can do it because they have qualified immunity that protect them from getting in trouble by violating your rights. Happens to Trooper Figes from the Pennsylvania State Police when he arrested me for doing exactly the same thing that I'm doing right now. Standing on the sidewalk, recording a police traffic stop. And you see it on my video. You see it on my videos. On April 14th of last year, I was arrested by Trooper Figes for doing the same exact thing that I'm doing right now. Now, they choose to do that when they know they can get away with it. Unfortunately for Christopher Device from the Hazleton Police Department, it didn't work out so good for him, and he is now named on a lawsuit that I filed against Christopher Device from the Hazleton Police Department. So I'm gonna leave the video right here, guys. If I stay long enough here, I'm probably gonna catch this guy pulling over people like crazy. So I'm gonna leave the video right here. I'm gonna hang around, but I need to charge my phone, so I might be I might not be able to record any more of my videos until I get a full charge on this phone. So stay tuned because there's more coming.